Here's my video on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. It's actually pretty simple once you know some of the basic steps. The first thing that a lot of people do when they try and solve a Rubik's Cube is they try and solve it by sides. That doesn't really work, because if you solve a side with these three pieces and these three pieces don't match, then it kind of makes it difficult to solve it by side. So the best way to solve it, and the easiest way, is to solve it by layers. So you do the top layer, and then the middle layer, and then the bottom layer. First thing you want to do is solve the side pieces, and then you're going to move on to solving the corner pieces, and then again you're going to go back to solving the side pieces, and then the corner pieces, and then the side pieces. So the first thing we're going to do is solve the top piece, the top layer, by starting with the side or the edge pieces. So I usually like to use white, so we're just going to use white as my top layer. So what I need to do is now locate any edge pieces that have white on them. So there's one right there. And the best thing we can do, and the easiest thing, is to move it to the bottom layer. And the reason why I'm holding it like this, so you can see how I solve it. We're going to move that white one to the bottom layer by turning that thing, so now you can see that the white is on the bottom. And then we're going to turn the bottom. As you can see, I'm still on the bottom here. I'm going to turn it so that it is facing and matching up with the central orange position. And then the easy next step is we're just going to turn it like this. And there we go. Now the piece is in the correct position. So you can see I've got a couple other pieces here right beside, and just as a nice happenstance, they're actually in the right position. So all we need to do is turn this one up, and then we got another side piece. Same thing with this one here, this green. So we're going to turn it up, and then we have the other side piece. Now the last piece we need is the red and white edge piece. And let's see, where is that? Oh, it's right there. So we're going to bring it down, and the best thing to do if you're moving it to the bottom layer is to have the white facing down. So we're going to have it facing down. Now, as you can see, because we turned the blue side down to bring that piece down, now this white and blue piece is out of the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this piece is the one we want. We're going to pull it away from that side. So now it's no longer in a position to move when we want to turn this blue and white piece back up here. So you see how it's there now? Now a simple matter of just turning that until it's lined up with the red side piece, and then rotating the face like that. And so now, as you can see, we've got all our top edge pieces. The next we're going to do is the corners, and that's a little bit trickier, but it's still pretty easy. Mainly want to choose is your corner pieces with the white that's on the side. And the way you want to do this is you want to line this up. Again, this is our working layer on the bottom. We're going to line this piece up on the corner underneath where it belongs, with the red and the blue and the white. So we're going to turn that, and it's going to be right here. And as you can see, it should belong up here, and it's right down here. And you can see that there's the blue and the red, and you can see our blue and our red. And so it's a very simple move. You turn the white piece, the white side of it, away from you. You bring the corner down that it belongs to, and then you bring it back like that. Just turn it back, and then you lift that piece right up. And there you go. It's right in place. So we're going to do that a couple more times. Let's see here. Oh, we don't have any other good pieces. This is another good way to solve some things. So now we have a green and yellow, or green and orange. And we're going to bring that, and we're going to find out where it's supposed to go. So it's supposed to go above here. So right there, that's where it's supposed to go. But see, the white's on the bottom, so that's no good. We don't want it to be on the bottom. We want it to be on the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to push it out of the way. We're going to bring this corner down anyway, like that. We're going to bring it back, and then we're going to lift it back up there. So it's in the right place, but it's not turned the right direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down this way instead of the other side, and then we're going to push it out of the way like this. So see, now the white is on the side, and then we're going to put this back where it belongs. So now we have that green and orange and white piece with the white on the side, which is where we want it. And then very simply, like the other one, we're going to push the white away from us. We're going to bring down the side that it belongs on, and then we're going to turn it so it's in the right spot, and then we're going to lift it up. And there we go. There's our green, orange, and white piece. So we're going to look for some more corner pieces to go, and I believe we have two more, this one and this one, and they're both up there, but they're in the wrong spot, and they're also turned the wrong way. So what we're going to do is, just like we did with that previous piece, we're going to bring that piece down with the white on the side, and then we're going to turn it away so it's out of the way, and we're going to bring this back up. Alright, great. So now we have our red, white, and green piece. So we're going to turn that again. We're going to turn that underneath where it's supposed to go, which is right there. We're going to turn the white away from us, bring the side down, and then we're going to bring it back like that, and we're going to then bring it up. So now, as you can see, when we brought this other piece down, it brought it down with the white on the side, so we don't have to fix it before we put it up. So we're going to find the orange and blue corner, which is supposed to go, which is right there. And just, again, simply, we're going to turn it away from the corner. We're going to bring that corner down, and then we're going to turn that piece back, and then we're going to bring that piece back up there. And now we have the top layer solved. So as you can see, all nice and white, and we've got the top layer solved. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to solve the second layer, and we're going to do that in the next video.